What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? I'm back with another video. I know it's July 31st, but hey, I'll try to wrap it up. So yesterday, a day late, A Tribe Called Quest had released their fourth album, Beats, Rhymes, and Life, of July 30th of 1996. Happy 30 years to this classic right here. This is definitely an absolute classic. You got songs like Phony Rappers, Get a Hold, Motivators, Once Again with Tammy Lucas, Baby Phife's Life, Return. Baby Phife's Return. Baby Phife's Return. Mind Power, The Pressure, Crew, Jam, Keeping It Moving, Wordplay, Stressed Out with Faith Evans, What Really Goes On, Separate, Together, Slash Together. Classic stuff. So it was released through Jive Records, and it followed 3 years after the highly regarded and successful Midnight Marauders, and produced by the Ummah. The album is a departure from the joyful, positive vibe of the group's earlier albums, and it's regarded as their darkest album in content. And it debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, and it was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America of October 27th, 1998. And more history to this. Of September of 1993, shortly after the recording of Midnight Marauders had concluded, Phife Dawg moved to Atlanta, and along with Q-Tip's conversion to Islam in the following year, the addition of JD to the group's new production team, the Ummah, and the enlistment of guest rapper Consequence, Q-Tip's cousin, the group dynamic changed drastically. Phife Dawg later stated that the chemistry was dead shot, while Q-Tip felt that becoming a Muslim made the atmosphere much more serious. So for the album Beats, Rhymes, and Life, the Ummah created minimalist sound, reminiscent, and whew, what a hot day, man. This heat weather is just killing me in California right now. So, reminiscent, the low end theory, which Ali Shaheed Muhammad described as nothing extravagant, nothing far out. Miles Marshall Lewis of the Source praised the Ummah for being the most proficient in the rap game at using the samples as instruments themselves. Regarding JD's 5 contributions to the album, Q-Tip stated that he would just send me the beats and then I would lay them. One of his contributions, the lead single, Once Again, was hailed as one of the few successes on the album and a surprising R&B crossover. And lyrically, the group addresses everything from OJ to spirituality, and were recognized for the complexity of their messages. However, they were criticized for sounding bored, confused, hostile, and occasionally paranoid. In the song Keeping It Moving. Q-Tip responds to the diss comments made about him and MC Hammer's song Break 'Em Off Something Proper, and Funky Headhunter, as well as Westside Connection, cross him out and put a K in the first verse. He says that comments previously made about the West Coast were not intended to be a diss and that people should not misinterpret his lyrics. And more history to this. Beats and Rhymes and Life had debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, and it was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America of October 27th of 98, with shipments of 1 million copies in the U.S., becoming the group's most commercially successful album. And the album received mostly positive reviews from music critics. Ernest Hardy of Rolling Stone called it near flawless, while commending the Ummah for the irresistible production in the group for spinning universal themes from an Afrocentric loom with positivity balanced against subtly subversive street reporting. Entertainment Weekly's Cheo Tahimbia described it as the return of playful yet potent hip hop and praised the trademark originally of the group's lyrics. Will Herm's Spin credit the groups for performing with a slate hand that lets them get intelligent without ruining the party. However, he felt that over the 3 follow years since the group's last record, they've been dealing with a real crisis of musical faith. Robert Christgau had gave the album a 3-star honorable mention in his consumer guide for the Village Boys, noting that the group fights sensationalist obscurity with the philosophic subtlety, which he believed was ineffective. Christgau highlighted Jam Crew and the Hop as standout tracks. And in the 5th edition of his Encyclopedia of Popular Music, Colin Larkin praised the group's highly evolved lyrics and lauded them for addressing issues with greater philosophy than the crude banter of their past recordings. Despite calling the album the group's most disappointing listen, John Bush of AllMusic credited it as a dedication to the streets and the hip-hop underground. And Beats, Rhymes, and Life was nominated for a Grammy Award Best Rap Album, and once again was nominated for a Grammy Award for the Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group presented at the 39th Grammy Awards in '97. What is your favorite song off this classic? Don't forget to hit the like and sub and comment and follow your boy. Y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. Keep bumping this classic on your turntables, y'all. Peace.